This weekend's top stories are Judo Chop, Freestyle Friday, and Crop Walk. Welcome to the news at Rider. I'm Steph Chartel. This Thursday started out with group exercise classes in the SRC. Starting at 5:30 and ending at 6 p.m. is abs session, and right after that class is Pilates from 6 p.m. till 6:55 p.m. The Spanish conversation table again was in session at Cranberries this past Thursday at 5:30. This group will meet at this time and place until the semester is over. The Rider Vibes group held a rehearsal in the Bart Ludicky Center Multicultural Room at 7:45 p.m. on Thursday. Thursday night at 8, students gathered on the patio of the BLC to commemorate all those who have died in an alcohol-related death. After the students had a moment of silence, they all pledged to use alcohol responsibly. At the same time, the Japanese Pop Culture Society met in the Science Hall, Room 102. JPCS meets every single Thursday. The meetings will consist of a variety of activities relating to present-day Japan, from music listening, movie watching, and anime viewing. Judo Chop, a well-known 80s cover band, joined students this past Thursday night in the BLC. The Student Entertainment Council will be hosting more events like this throughout the weeks and months of this school year. If you want more information on events like this, check out Rider's calendar to see what's going on next. Greek Life has been working especially hard this year to educate students on how to recognize signs of hazing. On Friday, Greek Life hosted a conference allowing faculty and the staff the opportunity to learn about these signs and what to do about them. Here's Gina Grasso with a story.
The effects of hazing have become very real to Rider University, the faculty, the staff, and the students. The Greek Life organization hosts an event in the Bart Ludicky Center to talk about these effects.
The program today, we were hoping to educate our faculty and staff, to try to educate our students so that they're aware of what kinds of things can be considered hazing and what kinds of things are appropriate.
Hazing is not just a problem in Greek organizations.
Hazing is a societal problem. We see it in all areas of not only student organizations between Greek Life and athletics and club sports and marching bands on some campuses and things like that, but we also see it in other areas.
Greek Life has taken a special stance on the issue.
We have taken the lead in trying to make sure that we're educating the entire campus about a problem that can affect the entire campus.
This issue has had a direct effect on the perception of Greeks.
I think the way that you change a perception is by ensuring that you're not giving off the perception that that's something that you're doing. And so the way to change the perception is to make sure that our chapters aren't doing it.
This has not seemed to be a problem for some of the houses.
Nationally, as a Greek organization, our nationals is the third largest in the nation and does not let us haze, and we have not hazed for years.
They come here all the time. There's no way that we could do it.
Yeah.
We're under such watch. Like doesn't happen. It's not necessary. Yeah, it's not necessary at all.
One major problem arose during the event. The purpose of this event was to teach the faculty and staff how to recognize signs of hazing. Unfortunately, no one showed. This has been Gina Grasso reporting for Channel 20 News at Rider.
To learn more about hazing, log on to Rider's website and search hazing to find out more information. The Center for the Development of Leadership had a workshop on Friday at 1 p.m. till 4 p.m. The information session was held in Memorial Hall, Room 203, the Counseling and Psychology Lab. This workshop was to help out the graduate education process. The recreation programs at the Mercer Golf Course held an intramural golf tournament from 1 till 6 p.m. this Friday. The recreation programs group plans more events throughout the year. Any ideas for the group can be emailed to Matthew Curio at curio@rider.edu. Professional trainers at the Student Recreation Center continue to encourage Rider students to get and stay fit.
As promised, I attended the second session in the group exercise series. Freestyle Friday was held on Friday at 5 p.m. The small group was led in mini workouts similar to circuit training. Although only 4 ladies attended this class, it was a benefit. Personal trainer Gemma Skuraton was able to interact with the ladies individually and help coach them in the proper ways to perform the exercises she had created for the session.
I put it all together and then added the bikes to get the cardio up along with the Busu ball step, which will also raise your cardio along with the jump rope. So I tried to incorporate muscle toning and cardio workout.
Be sure to come out next Friday to relieve the tension that has built up throughout the week. Gemma's enthusiasm will motivate you, and your time spent will be well worth it. From the Student Recreation Center in the aerobics room, I'm Steph Chartel for Channel 20 News at Rider.
Stay tuned for next week's look into the last of our three-part exercise series, TNT Track and Train, which runs on Fridays at 10 p.m. in the SRC. At 7:30 p.m. on Friday, the Student Entertainment Council in the Bart Ludicky Center Theater showed the movie Ocean's 13. The movie played until Sunday. Next weekend, Ratatouille will be playing starting at Thursday at 7:30 p.m. On Friday, the pub had a Bronc blowout party from 9 p.m. till 2 a.m. Campus Life gave out dollar cups of wine and free baked ziti to all that came. On Saturday, from 4 p.m. till 9 p.m. on the Playhouse main floor, room 1, at the Westminster Choir College, Performance Management Organization had the wonderful opportunity to have the Lucerne Philharmonic Orchestra conductor David Robertson to lead the rehearsal of Beethoven's Ninth Symphonic Choir. At 6 p.m., the members of the Greek community went to the Trenton Thunder Baseball Stadium to walk for a cause called Light the Night. Light the Night is a charitable organization that holds walks across the country to raise money and awareness for leukemia and lymphoma, two types of blood cancers. One day they hope to have a cure so they no longer have to march for research. The Starbucks Live Music Series continued on Saturday night with performing artist Matt Humphreys. The audience was once again small, but the talent was big. Matt sang not only cover songs, but original songs also. The Starbucks Live Music Series continues next week with performing artist Andrew Vladek and will begin at 8:30 p.m. in the SRC lobby next to Starbucks. Peter Stroud, the multifaceted abstract constructionist work of New Jersey-based artists and educators exhibition Paintings 1970 to 2007, is still running and will end on Sunday, October 21st. The gallery is free and open to the public. Gallery hours are Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday, noon to 4 p.m. For more information, call 609-895-5588. Again, the number is 609-895-5588. Sunday afternoon, students from Rider and the outside community gathered to participate in the Crop Walk. Matt Semmel has the story.
In Lawrence Township, at the corners of Route 206 and Gainsborough Road, I'm awaiting the Crop Walk.
The Crop Walk is an annual walk to help different communities in need of food and aid.
It's been going since 1954, and it supplies where there are catastrophes anywhere in the world to help out with, for example, water supplies, where there are droughts, floods, hurricane relief, and they concentrate not just on giving money temporarily, as important as that is, but helping them build, say, an irrigation system so that the same thing doesn't happen again.
Many student organizations came out to support this cause.
Rider Sirs, which was a club that got recognized last year, is all about community service, and we decided this would be a really good way to get October going beginning of October going with us, and it's a great way for our kids to just come out, walk with a whole bunch of other people who really enjoy just doing community service and raising awareness about different issues.
Members of the Lawrence Township community also participated.
Hunger is a problem, obviously, throughout the world, but in Lawrence Township, we have homeless folks that are in transitional housing and welfare motels right here on Route 1 in Lawrence. We're a fairly wealthy suburban community, but even here in the suburbs, there are problems with hunger.
This is Matt Semmel reporting for Channel 20 News at Rider.
This Sunday at 3 o'clock in the Jill Chapel Sanctuary, Acoustic Melange performed. The group consisted of Jill Crawford on flute, Kenneth Ellison on clarinet, Marjorie Selden on viola, and Donald Dolan on piano. They performed the music of Clark, Uhl, Reineck, and Arnold. The performance management group ran the event. The Bronx had a busy weekend in tennis and soccer. On Friday, the men's tennis team battled the Lafayette Leopards. Then on Saturday, the men's soccer team faced the LaSalle Explorers. I had the opportunity to go out to the games and see some of the highlights.
The men's tennis team, now 1-2, faced Lafayette Friday afternoon. The Broncs lost this non-conference match 6-1. However, the team's head coach, Ed Torres, had positive feedback for his boys. By looking at the match scores, he says, even though we lost as a team 6-1, each match was hard fought, and a few points here and there, the matches could have gone either way. We did pretty well starting 3 freshmen today. Torres also had great pride in his junior, Casey Jedlinski. Jedlinski's singles match was the only win for the Broncs. Coach mentioned the need for leadership by upperclassmen, and Jedlinski was able to prove just that. The Broncs will host Marist Monday, October 1st at 3 p.m. This past Saturday, the Riders soccer team destroyed the LaSalle Explorers. After the crushing win, head coach Russ Fodger said, "We're getting people into better spots now. Everybody seems to be pulling for each other and realizes that somewhere along the way, they're going to get their chance at glory." Final score of the game, Rider 4 and LaSalle 1. The team is now 5-4. Their next game is this Friday at Marist.
Now for the 4-day weather forecast. On Monday, partly cloudy with a high of 75 and a low of 55. On Tuesday, partly cloudy with a high of 77 and a low of 61. Wednesday, cloudy with a high of 80 and a low of 60. And on Thursday, sunny with a high of 82 and a low of 56. This has been the Weekend News Update. For the entire Rider University Network, I'm Steph Chartel for Channel 20. Have a great week.